suppose a few days on from the game of the weekend, your reflections, obviously not the result you wanted, but the reflection, I suppose, on the weekend's defeat to Munster.
Yeah, obviously we were disappointed not to have come away with the win, but looking back at the game, we gave away a lot of opportunities and a lot of penalties and things like that, which were momentum swingers. And to be fair to Munster, they took their opportunities well and deserved winners on the day, I suppose.
You got a touchdown there, I suppose. What are the major work-ons this week ahead of another big game?
I suppose set piece. Well, our scrum functioned quite well at the weekend, but our line-out definitely is an area for improvement now this week. And I think our penalty count as well. We gave away 15 penalties, so that's 15 opportunities for Munster to benefit from. So we can't be doing that and expecting to win games.
Such is the nature, I suppose, of this series. You don't have much time to dust yourselves down. You have to go again, another tough game. What are you expecting from Ulster this weekend?
Ulster are a very physical squad. They're looking for their first win of the campaign, so they're going to give it everything for this weekend. So we're under no illusion it's going to be another very tough physical battle, and we have to start strong and fast, and hopefully execute better this weekend and come away with a win.
Great, so thanks a million.
Thanks.
Aoife, when you look back on the training game on New Year's Eve against Ulster, what can you take from that? It was obviously the only team you played in the build-up to this. Does that mean preparation for this game is a little bit easier than it was for the other two?
Yes and no. I suppose we had a good team performance that day. I think every member of our squad played, so it's hard to. We got some good combinations of play together and stuff like that, and we got to see a little bit of what Ulster were about. Albeit, like ourselves, they probably held a little bit back. So we'll take a lot of confidence from it, knowing that if we carry hard and recycle the ball quickly, we can hopefully exploit them out wide and stuff like that. But I'm sure they'll be an absolutely different animal this weekend as well.
The vagaries of the schedule means that the game could be a dead rubber if Munster win. How do you keep motivations up for a game like this? Is it all about just performing to the best of the abilities and trying to get the win, and if that means second in the table or even first in the table, so be it?
Yeah, I think we just have to focus on ourselves. We're disappointed with the performance last week, so we're very much focused on our performance this week, getting our breakdown more solid and our set piece more solid, and hopefully just finishing on a strong performance and a win, and then you're still finishing your tournament on a high, and if it means second place, that's what it means.
And finally, for myself, so in the 2 weekends so far, there's probably been two pretty, I wouldn't say iconic images, but two noticeable images from each week. One being the proposal last week at Munster, but the other one being your sister carrying you after the game in Energy. What was it like to actually play against your sister?
It was great. We lived together in Dublin, so the banter all week was good fun, and she's, I suppose, watched me have the joy of playing interprovincial rugby for years and always dreamt of it. So I was very proud to watch her finally get her first cap after years of hard work on her side.
Does it make you feel a bit old that, like, when you were playing international basketball and then coming into rugby, that she was always the younger sister, but you're now on the same playing field against each other?
Yeah, it's great. I'm definitely pushing on and kind of in the latter years of my career, I suppose. So it's great to see like that next generation come through, and hopefully she'll keep going from strength to strength, I suppose.
Brilliant. Cheers. Thank you.
Thanks.
Hi. I'm just wondering. Did you have to adopt a different game plan for playing Munster in Cork? Is it harder to play against them in their own ground than say in Energia?
I think so, yeah. Playing Munster in Munster is always a very tough force to reckon with. Their supporters are phenomenal, and they just have this like extra level of energy and aggression and fight in their heart. So you have to contend with that as well while you're out on the pitch. We had a good game plan. I think we just didn't execute it, and Munster very much executed theirs. So, well-deserved winners, as I say. But it's an honour always to play Munster in Munster, I suppose.
And look at 21-17, 4 points in it coming down the final stretch. Must have been kind of defend. There was a fair bit of defensive work there. It must have been tough to keep going at that stage.
I think we've done really well to get it back to that, and I felt like if if we could get an opportunity, we could have stole the win, but it wasn't to be. Yeah, we put it like some of the girls put in huge defensive shifts and massive tackles and stuff like that. I think a little bit of like slowness to set around the ruck here and there kind of caught us on a couple of tries, but I couldn't fault any of the girls for their efforts on defence for the entire game.
And finally, for me, playing Ulster in Belfast, tough call again. How do you see that game going? Obviously, you'll go up there to win it, but it'll be tough enough.
Yeah, I think so. They're a very physical side, and they're very hungry for their first win of the campaign. So we expect a very tough battle. I think we'll have to be, well drilled and organised, and I think very much know that we'll have a battle on our hands up in Ulster.